nice one there. Nice move there. Yep.
Foul on the Chargers. Foul goes against Bridge. That's her third. She has a seat.
Honestly, though, I don't mind that. I mean, I know a lot of people get really frustrated about foul trouble and say we got to stay in the game, but OLSH has a nice bench.
Yeah.
And I think those fouls were well used.
Yeah. Zelmore's shot doesn't go. Chargers come back the other way. Ficcarelli from way downtown.
Ooh, that was deep. Wow. She gets that much time to line it up, though.
Oh, man.
Wide open, I mean.
30-second timeout called by Coach Eckerly. So, again, apologize for the difficulties we're having here, but hopefully we got them figured out. Looks like we're live now, so.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting a couple reports here that we're good, Al.
Hey, we want to wish good luck to Matt Turbach and senior Matt Turbach and sophomore Tom Gallardi, who will be competing in the WPIAL Singles Bowling Championship next Wednesday, February 22nd.
Shout out to Coach Nagel. Bowling.
Boys had a pretty good season.
Yeah.
Made the playoffs as a team. Zinski goes into Zelmore. She draws the foul against Mitten. I think Mitten's going to pick this one up.
Yeah, it's a quick one. Mount Pleasant in the bonus. Gets to go to the line.
Yep.
Little 1-on-1.
Seventh foul. Zelmore at the line. Doesn't get it to go. And the ball will stay with the Vikings. 3:11 left here in the half. All the way up top. Knocked away and out of bounds.
Claudia doing their best impression of her sister.
both the Irillos, great quick hands, defensive players.
So disruptive.
Yeah. Kaczynski's. Wow, and there's a three from Zelmore. You're not used to seeing that from her, but she connects.
Second one she took today, first one she made. Oh. Another jump ball. This game of jump balls.
No, I'm going to say a foul.
Oh, they called a foul. Interesting. OLSH also in the bonus, so Gia gets to go to the line.
The foul gets called against Rumball, her second. But as you said, Chargers at the line now. And Arulo can't find the bottom of the bucket. Come back the other way. Air ball goes out of bounds. Charger ball. Arulo to Nagy. Back to Arulo. A little give and go. Up the court it comes. Gets it into Mitten. Nagy from the top of the key. Floats it out to Arulo. She launches a three ball. Rolls it in and out. And that should be a jump ball. And it is, and OLSH will maintain possession.
Interesting, a little quick possession. I mean, you're up by 13 in the first half. I think you want to milk it a little bit here, Al. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's Claudio with three on the way.
Another quick shot. I mean, these aren't bad shots for these girls, just situational. You know what I mean?
Right. Nagy can't get it to go. Kaczynski pulls it down for the Vikings. We'll come back the other way. Down the paint it goes, rolls it up, and Nagy says, give it to me, up ahead for Mitten. Alyssa will settle it down a bit. Under 2 minutes to go. Nagy from way downtown
about
Hits.
where Ficarelli took hers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not the same result, though. Here comes
I don't
Kaczynski.
like these deep shots for them.
No, they need to work it in the paint. Zelmore gets fouled as she laid it up. She'll be shooting a couple times.
And now we got to watch it a little bit. That's Emma's first, right?
That's Mitten's second.
Oh, they called him Mitten. Okay.
Yep.
All right, because with Kara having 3, we can't have Emma getting too many, too. You know what I mean? You need one of them in the game.
Right.
McKinley in for Alyssa.
Zelmore hit her first. As advertised, she's got the bulk of the points for the Vikings. She gets them both. It goes knocked out of bounds. Chargers maintain possession.
I feel like Claude was getting bodied a little coming down the floor there. Surprised there was no call.
Nagy gets it up top to Arillo.
It sounds like there's a lot of coaches in the stands here, Al.
There is. McKinley Walsh got her own rebound momentarily. Travel against the Vikings.
Interesting call.
Spallone, Carmela Spallone, took a step with it. She'll go have a seat and think about it.
Sitting up 11. Al, I might try to get Zelmore in foul trouble about now. She seems to be the only one that's really hurting us. You know, she has one already. You can get another quick one on her, might be good.
Right. Nagy does baseline drive, off the glass and in. Nice little move by Kylie.
Fantastic body control there. Gets around the 2 defenders, really. She got around the reach of Zelmore and then the other inside defender.
She's in double figures.
No surprise.
Arillo pulls it down. 1:15 to go here. Ficarelli looking for somebody to go to, and Nagy just lost the handle.
Ooh, that's going to...
Kaczynski tried to split the D, and Claudia says, not on my watch. Up to Ficarelli, off the glass, no good. Tried to draw the foul. Kinley Walsh puts it back up, no good. Here comes Zelmore behind the D. Off the glass, she gets the foul. Shot does not go.
You could just tell Zelmore's the type player that gets to the line a lot, you know. Wants to slow the game down.
Claudia picks up her first. Zelmore drops another one in.
She have 11 of their 16.
11 of their 16, yeah. Make that 12. Nagy now with 44 seconds to go.
Oop.
Claudia.
Nah, it's too late. You can't, once you miss her, you can't try to still throw it, you know what I mean?
Oh, ball was intercepted by Rumbaugh, but she ended up on the end line. It'll be Charger ball with 38 seconds to go. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It's a lucky break.
Yeah. Walsh to Claudia Arillo.
You got to hold this for the last shot.
I do. I agree.
No need to rush. Give them the ball back and let them score again before the end of the half.
Kylie is exactly what she's doing right now. Walks
Good.
it over to the Peters Township logo, gets it inside the Walsh, goes up for it, no good. And we get a foul under the bucket.
And he put him on the line. You could go into halftime up less than 10. That should have been a pull-out.
Walsh picks up her first. And double bonus, she'll be shooting a couple. Arrigo. Gets her third point of the game.
It's a huge run from them, really. I mean, it doesn't feel that way, but we were up 22-5.
Yeah. Second one doesn't go. Tipped out, picked up by Nagy.
15 seconds to get something done here.
It'd be nice to finish with a bucket of some sort. Nagy now directing traffic. Brings it in, splits the D, gets it out to Walsh. Knocked away.
Not even a shot off yet. Mount Pleasant tightened up that defense toward the end of the half. They really got it going on. Held us to 5 points to their 12. Was a 5-12 run to end the half there. Nice run for them.
So at the end of 2, we're at halftime. It's the Chargers 27, Mount Pleasant 17. As we go to break, we'll be right back after this. We are back here at Peters Township, 27-17 at halftime. And Zach, pretty much what game as advertised. Chargers taking control, and Zelmore getting most of the points for the Vikings.
Yeah, Zelmore has looked a lot more comfortable as it went on. She had very few points in the first quarter, had the bulk of her 12 here in the second, and most of them after Kara went out with foul trouble as well. So hopefully Kara can come back at the start of the second half here and stay out of foul trouble for the entire third quarter. She gets her 4th. That's a really bad sign.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, what she had, 12 points? Yeah. And 11 of them, as you said, came here in the second quarter.
Yeah, most of them when Kara went out.
Right. So how important is Kara shutting down Zelmore?
Well, I think part of it was the girls got a little sloppy with the lead. I don't think that we can't defend Zelmore without Kara. Obviously, she's a very good defender. I think we had some, like we were talking about, 2 quicker shots in the shot selection down the line there, a couple of turnovers. And Zelmore was just persistent, got a lot of her points from the line, hit that 1 corner 3. So, it's going to happen. It's a little run. Basketball's a game of runs, as they say. I think that OLSH can come out in the second half here and really put them away. And Coach Dawn will make some nice halftime adjustments.
Yeah, we were talking on the bus coming down. He said that he thinks that the Chargers have what it takes to handle Mount Pleasant, but he wanted to keep a couple defensive moves and strategies in his pocket for the second half. So, a la typical Don Eckerly style, he'll come out in the third quarter and he'll throw some tweaked defense at Mount Pleasant and really baffle them as he does for a lot of teams.
That's why they call him the Wizard, right? He's a basketball wizard. He has all the tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah.
And he's been doing it for a long time.
Right. I think 20 years. Yeah.
He's a very good coach. Had a lot of success here over these years.
So save the date for OLSH Spring Open House, Thursday, March 23rd from 5 to 7 p.m. You can explore all that OLSH has to offer and see exactly what makes OLSH the best independent Catholic high school in our region. Also, you can get your Charger essentials at olshgear.com. Anything from sweatshirts to pajama pants to hats, we got you covered. Gear up with the latest in Charger fashion to support your favorite teams during this season. Don't forget, we're coming up to spring season. We got baseball, softball coming up, boys volleyball. So you can stock up on those sport active wear as well. The OLSH Theater Department is going to present Big Fish on March 3rd, 4th, 10th, and 11th at 7:30 p.m. And on March 5th and 11th, they'll also have a 2 p.m. matinee show. Tickets are $15 for adults and $10 for high school students and younger. Seating is limited, so purchase your tickets now online at olsh.org. There's a lot of slashes here, Zach. It's olsh.org/apps/pages/tickets.
You could probably find it if you just go to the OLSH page.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Navigate to the theater department. You probably figure it out.
Yeah.
Pretty intuitive.
So.
Hey, Al, I might go ask Coach Mack here what happened at the beginning of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good deal. So, but while he's doing that, we'll get some updates on that. We also want you to to know that there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students, transfers to grades 10 and 11 as well, are invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student. As a student, you'll be assigned to a Charger ally, which is your host for the day, and will attend classes, meet the teachers and students, and also you can have lunch on OLSH. Pre-register for your experience at olsh.org/visit. So while we're checking on that odd beginning to this game, Zach went down to talk to the coaching staff and see what's up. We just want to say that the boys are in action on Monday, their first playoff game. They will be playing at Fox Chapel, and they're going to play Beaver Falls. So Beaver Falls, and I see some of the boys players in the AHN Arena tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, used to saying tonight. They'll be against the Beaver Falls Tigers. And you can see the girls warming up as they come back onto the court. So don't miss that. We'll be out there to bring you that one, and hopefully we won't have the Wi-Fi technical difficulties that we've had here. Hopefully we've got those straightened out. It looks like we're on the air now, so apologize for the first half issues that we had, and got our fingers crossed we'll go smooth. Zach's back. What'd you find out?
Coach Mack, our esteemed athletic director, tells me it was a uniform violation. He saw 2 issues. He said someone had a wrong color undershirt on for Mount Pleasant, which is a uniform violation, and also a girl had to change the color for tape on her wrist.
Oh.
So he wasn't sure which one it was, but he said it was one of those things.
One of those. Yeah, good call. You're the one that said it could be a uniform issue, so good call on that one. So that's how the Chargers started, with that technical foul to start the game, which never got put on the board. That's actually a team foul, but they never put that on the board. But anyway.
Now, if OLSH would happen to win by 1 point, it would probably be a pretty big scandal.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. Hopefully that's not an issue today. The Chargers have a 10-point lead as we speak, and looking for Mount Pleasant to come out. And like we said, Zelmore has 12 of the 17 points for Mount Pleasant. The Vikings, what we expected, number 42 in red today, is going to be their big point getter. And looks like right behind her is, well, we'll go over the scoring for you. First for Mount Pleasant, again, we said Tiffany Zelmore with 12, followed by Grace Arrigo with 3, 2 points for Morgan Gazinski. So that's the 17 points for Mount Pleasant. For the Chargers, 10 points leading the Chargers is Kylie Nagy. 6 points for Emma Ficcarilli. 5 points for Mia Grasafi. 4 points for Kara Bridge, and 2 points for Gia Irillo for the Chargers for their 27. So,
you know what's interesting about this Mount Pleasant team is they had a lot of players, I feel like, that were open in transition, and then partially because OLSH has a nice transition defense, partially through some errors on Mount Pleasant's part, I think. You know, I think a couple more of their players could have got a lot more involved if they didn't have those turnovers in transition that they had, because they had a lot.
Yeah, I agree, and you can't just shrug this team off. I mean, think about this. The Chargers win the first quarter 18-3, and don't count Mount Pleasant out. They win the second quarter 14-9. So, yeah, you said a nice little run. They did. 14 points thanks to Zelmore in the second quarter.
Yeah, she came back, and I think she got a little more comfortable, got a little better feel. Like, she stopped trying to just put the ball up inside, right, which was kind of what she did in the first quarter, got blocked a couple times. So she got to the foul line more along that mid-post to high-post region and hit that one corner 3 during that second quarter. And, you know, it's good players are going to make adjustments, and this OLSH team's going to have to adjust to her adjustments. That's just kind of how it works.
Well, I'm anxious to see what the little surprise that Coach Eckerly puts out here on the court defensively for the Chargers for Mount Pleasant to figure out.
It's going to be interesting because you don't really play like a box and one against a forward, right?
Right.
Like that's more of like a guard-oriented defense. You can't really shade your zone against a forward, things like that. You could just straight double the ball or front the ball the whole time, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe it'll just go straight man, something like that. They didn't show that too much. It was pretty much a zone the first half for the Chargers. Mount Pleasant will have the ball to start quarter number 3.
Also, I mean, OLSH could put some full court type pressure on them. I think
yeah.
They could be successful that way. I mean, they usually have about a 3/4 court trap going on with the Irulio girls really getting to do their thing there. But
good point.
Here we go. Looks like we're playing a little man.
Comes Mount Pleasant. Provence has the ball. Works against Alyssa Mitten. Playing catch with Kaczynski. Trying to get it in now to Zelmore. Zelmore in the paint. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound put back up. No good. And finally gets the roll and the bucket and the foul.
And Bridge doesn't start the second half with those 3 fouls. Right back inside to Zelmore.
Emma Ficcarelli picks up her first. Team's first, obviously. And the roll.
Another 3 for Zelmore.
Here comes the Chargers. Grisafi now. Ficcarelli in the corner. She's got 2 from beyond the arc tonight. Nagy waits up top directing traffic. Gets it into Ficcarelli. Double teamed. Back out to Mitten. And that's an over and back. Turnover Chargers. And here we go. Here comes Mount Pleasant.
Here we go. 7-point lead. So we did see a high ball screen there, though, from the Chargers, which is not their normal offense. So we are trying to throw some wrinkles in there.
Sophie almost with the steal. Zelmore top of the key. She's going to take it down the paint. Layup. Off the glass. No good. Mitten says, give me that ball.
That's too easy. Someone got to slide in there.
Here's Grisafi. Out to Nagy. Nagy. Taking her time. Hands it off to Grisafi. Under 7 to go here in the third.
Corner action.
Ficcarelli throws it up. No good. Rebound brought down by Provence.
Mount Pleasant's packing it in here. Seems to be working.
Kaczynski has the ball in the logo. Provence. Kaczynski. Zelmore in the paint trying to work on Ficcarelli.
Yep.
She gets fouled again. I think this is Grisafi's going to get this one.
Little pump fake, gets him in the air, goes to the line. That's her specialty.
Oh, Ficcarelli's going to pick up her second.
Oh, do we know how many points she has from the line?
Who?
Zelmore.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's a 10 of her, what?
Make that 11.
16 now, what she got? Yeah, 16 points. She got 11 of 16 from the line. That's 1 3 and 1 other field goal. That's
right,
it.
right. She had a 3 and a bucket.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Well, they and 1 that came at the beginning of this
right.
Yeah.
All from the line. Timeout called. They've cut the lead to 5.
It's not a good way to start the third quarter. Coach Donald got it under control, though. Al, I have faith.
OLSH calls their 30-second timeout. Hey, save the date. OLSH's auction, annual auction, will be held on Saturday, April 29th. Hope to see you there. Also, congratulations to senior Abby Wirtz, who was recently named Junior Achievement 18 and under for her leadership and commitment to service. Congratulations, Abby. Here come the Chargers. Grisafi now pulls up at the foul line, hands it off. Ficcarelli looking for somebody to go to. Gets it over to Nagy. She gets fouled. First on the Vikings this half. Morgan Gazinski picks up her first.
Chargers got to fake a pass or rip through or something there. It was just too obvious what they were doing. Mount Pleasant jumped everything, watching their eyes.
Nagy. Grisafi. Ficcarelli says, I'll shoot the three, and I'll drain it.
There it is. I like that action.
Ficcarelli now with 9. 3 shots from beyond the arc. There's a wild shot by Zelmore.
Thank you.
Going down hard is Provence for the Vikings. Here's Nagy says, I can shoot a 3 too, but not as good as Emma right now.
It's not falling right now for her. She'll get it, though.
Wow, what a save there by the Vikings. Here comes Zelmore, headman pass. Back to Zelmore. Waits for everybody to go by. She traveled. Turnover, Charger ball.
It's a good call.
5-12. 8-point lead for the Chargers. Little soft full court pressure by the Vikings. Chargers bring it up the court.
Yeah, broken by a slow dribble. So
yeah.
Not exactly great pressure there.
Ficcarelli says, no, give me another 3 for Emma Ficcarelli.
Wow. It's really the difference right now in this game, honestly.
Back to 11-point lead for the Chargers.
Jeez.
And Emma has 12. Irillo almost knocked it away out of Gazinski's hand. Riley, little floater off the glass, gets it to go. Nice little play by Riley Gazinski.
A nice bucket. OLSH doesn't seem to be really sliding into help very well right now, though. And it's the second drive we've seen just go uncontested by the time they get down to the block.
Here's Grisafi. Mitten. Emma Ficcarelli from the other side. Not as helpful from that side. Here comes Zelmore. Nice headman pass. Oof. Doesn't go. Guess who? Zelmore going back to the line, shooting 2.
If Ficcarelli would have hit that, they'd have to call a timeout.
Oh, they would have, yeah.
Would probably have to provide her with some ice to cool her down.
Mitten picks up her 3rd. Claudia Irillo comes in as G. Irillo has a seat. Second one doesn't go.
Seems chippy, though, hanging around, you know.
Yeah. Grisafi, baseline. Gets it knocked out of her hands. Here comes Gazinski up the court. This is Morgan Gazinski. Ooh, I thought she
got away with one there. Yeah.
Zelmore with the shot, no good. Off of Ficcarelli. It's going to be Viking ball with 3:36 left. All the way cross court, intercepted by Grisafi. She gets fouled. Kayla Rumball was going to pick up the foul.
She might have tripped out.
Well,
just saying.
It was close. She was making her cut. Rumball picks up her 3rd. Second for the Vikings. Three and a half to go here in the 3rd. Chargers with the lead. Irillo and Grisafi will play catch. Tried to get it inside the mitten, knocked away momentarily, and it gets thrown out of bounds by the Vikings. It'll be Charger ball. Good defensive pressure there by the Chargers.
Yeah, wow. can't believe it's an 8-point game. Like, I just keep looking at it.
Ficcarelli up top, hands it off to Nagy, and we got another foul. This one's going to be on, I think, Morgan Gazinski. Blocking foul, her second. Team's third. Both teams with 3 fouls now.
A lot of bodies on the ground in the last minute.
There have been. For both teams.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's on the ground, it seems like.
Get it up top to Claudia. Claudia gets it back from Mitten and enters it travel. Yep.
Awkward catch. It's all right.
Yeah.
I like that action, that handoff.
Right.
Coming downhill. Claudia's good slasher, and then she had Emma in the corner for the kick out if they helped.
Vikings get it across the timeline. Out to Gazinski. Riley Gazinski down the lane. Can't get the roll. Ficcarelli hands it off to Mitten, and here come the Chargers back. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third. Nagy tried the Euro step, gets fouled going to the hoop.
She knows what she's doing, too. She did it to draw a foul. She put the ball way out there into the defender. It's a nice move. It's a veteran move out.
Yeah. Riley Gazinski picks up her second. Kylie rolls that one in. Little equipment adjustment for Miss Nagy. .245 on the clock. Nagy, nothing but net on that one.
Back to 10, feel a little safer.
Yeah, I like the double-digit lead. Another foul. I think Mitten's going to pick this up, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Grisafi picks up her third.
And I think you could probably get Kara back in the game soon. She's been out all half of that third foul.
Yeah, I think so. Zelmore can't get it to go. It gets knocked out of bounds by the Vikings. Charger ball. 2:32 on the scoreboard clock.
Well, looks like Coach Dawn probably told the girls here to be a little more disciplined on those inside Zelmore shots. She wasn't making many. She was getting the line.
Right.
And now let her shoot.
Yeah.
Doesn't go in.
Yeah, she has 2 field goals.
Yeah.
Ball out of bounds off the Vikings. Yeah, that's a good point, Zach. I mean, out of all her points, she has, 18 points, and then 5 of them coming from the field, from the floor.
And one of those buckets was still when she got fouled.
Right.
You know, she get fouled on all of her points almost.
Claudia. Nagy. Going to slow it down. Into Ficcarelli. Little handoff here to Claudia. Claudia, a little 3-ball on the way. It goes off of Mitten, out of bounds. It'll be Viking ball. Just under 2 minutes to go here. Chargers with that 10-point lead.
See, this kind of goes back to the first half. You know, you have a 10-point lead. Not a bad shot for Claudia, but maybe situationally not the best look.
Oh, takeaway by Gia to her sister Claudia. She gets fouled. There's good defensive work by the Chargers. I think that was on 25. No, 13. Garn picks up her first. 5th on the Vikings, and we get a timeout called.
Could be an early bonus situation here. That's the second half for the Chargers.
Is this Mount Pleasant called it? Oh, no, Chargers. So the Chargers with 2 timeouts left.
Coach Eckerly's drawing something up over there. You can see they're out of bounds under their hoop here. Wouldn't be surprised to see Emma or Kylie get a look at a 3 here or an inside look. Coming outside of bounds play. He's drawing up something new for him, though. A little confusion for the Chargers? No.
Well, the scoreboard's showing both teams with 3 timeouts left, so I must have missed one somewhere. Claudia, she'll drain a long 2.
Great look. Wide open. Stepped into it.
Her first points of the game. Back to a 12-point lead for the Chargers. Zelmore from the elbow. Doesn't go. She gets her own rebound. She get a foul. I thought it was called jump ball.
She's tough. Physical.
Is it Mitten this time, right?
Yep.
Mitten picks up her 4th.
No box out, though. You know, the shot goes up. All the girls just turned and looked and sort of floated toward the hoop without boxing Zelmore out.
Kaczynski with the 3, no good. Nagy, she gets pushed. She draws the foul. That'll be foul number 6 on the Vikings. Question is, who's it's on? 14, Provence. That's her 3rd. So Chargers essentially in the bonus right now.
Looks like they're leaving Gia open.
Yeah. There she is with the ball, Gia. She'll slow it down. Back to Nagy out by the logo. Claudia on the other side. McKinley Walsh has the ball tipped, taken away. Here comes Kaczynski. Knocked away by Arullo right into Nagy's hands. Here comes Kylie behind the back dribble. Kicks it out to Ficcarelli with the 2. But throw that one away. It's only a 2 ball.
Great offense. Great offense. Started by the good steal. Oh.
Zelmore with the long 3, no good. Here comes Nagy now, starting to open it up. Nagy taking it to the rim, drawing the foul. You said it. She's a smart player. She knows how to draw those fouls in the paint.
She gets you a little bit off balance in transition. She knows she's shifty, and she wants to go to the line. She's good there. She's comfortable there. Slows the game down. She doesn't need to make the bucket on the floor. It's all right.
Morgan Kaczynski picks up her 3rd. Nagy gets the first one.
Yeah, this Mount Pleasant team, though, is not a team you want to go to the corner with. We saw a turnover right before that in the corner with Zelmore out there contesting it. And there's nowhere to go. You're undersized. It's going to be a turnover a lot of the time. Ooh.
Oh, takeaway by Walsh to Nagy down the lane. No good. Rebound.
It's nice defense, actually.
Taken away by Garn. Here comes Kaczynski up the court. Morgan Kaczynski. Ooh, almost palmed that one. Kaczynski to Garn. Zelmore, she just flat lost it.
Yeah,
no, they're saying off of Walsh. It'll stay with the Vikings.
Might have touched McKinley, but Zelmore certainly just dropped the ball there on the transition to go up.
I thought so. 4 seconds to go, 4.3 to be exact.
What's happening?
They get it up top to Zelmore. From the elbow, she'll get the bucket. At the buzzer. So, at the end of 3, it is Chargers 41 and the Vikings 27. Don't go away, we got more playoff basketball in front of you right after this message. We are back here at Peters Township, OLSH alongside Zach Corsi. And again, want to apologize for the Wi-Fi issues we had in the first half. Gotten those resolved, and we're back online. 41-27 here as we get ready to start the final 8 minutes. Chargers in control with a 14-point lead at this point. They will start with the ball as we start the third quarter.
Zelmore already has 20 points.
At 20 points, 20 of the 27. Ficcarelli with Safi.
Ficcarelli, those 2 threes in the third quarter were huge.
Here comes Gazinski. Little off the glass.
It's a nice move. They're going to have more of that, score quickly if they want to overturn a 14-point lead just in the fourth quarter here, Al.
Grisafi up top, gets it over to Nagy. Nagy from the elbow, rolls it in and out. Bridge back in lineup. She loses it out of bounds. It'll be Viking ball.
It's a great shot. I like it. Didn't go in that time, but I wanted to keep taking it.
No, I like that elbow shot, yeah. Riley Gazinski kicks it, almost threw it away, but Zelmore now, she says, I faked the three. She takes the 2-point shot, no good.
Try to draw a foul there.
Yep.
Especially on Bridge, coming back. She wants Bridge back out of lineup now. She doesn't like playing against Kara, I don't think.
That one's knocked out of bounds by the Chargers. 12-point game. Chargers in control at this point. You get it up top. Rumbaugh over to Zelmore. Rumbaugh. Kaczynski. Off the glass, no good. Goes right into Zelmore's hands, and we get a tied up jump ball. It'll stay with the Vikings.
Kara wasn't ready for that hard rebound.
No, that come hard off the glass. Didn't hit anything. Yeah,
that came off pretty hard. That's an open look. See, when you're down, you got to shoot that stuff.
Zelmore just throws a brick up there. Bridge with the rebound.
Now, Mount Pleasant's going to have to shoot quickly all quarter,
No, they,
right? They don't have time to work the ball around too much, which OLSH will be doing.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah. Here's Grisafi. Mia controlling the ball right now to Gia. Bridge, they tie it up, jump ball, it'll be Charger ball. But that's good quick hands by the Vikings right there to tie Kara up.
Yeah, they're going to trap as much as they can, try to make something happen here.
Mia now in control. Under 6.5 to go. Kicks it out to Gia, to Mia. Mishandles. Here comes Gazinski. She'll turn it out. I thought she'd go straight to the hoop to look for a quick basket.
Yeah,
but
I thought she would too.
The sisters play catch. They get it into Zelmore, and they're going to look to pass to her every chance they get. Inside, no good. Bridge with the rebound.
Nice pass by Zelmore. Just couldn't finish there.
Shot no good by Garn. Nagy hands it off to Grisafi. Under 6 to go. Gia to Ficcarelli to Mia. Knocked out of bounds by Gazinski. Morgan Gazinski. Claudia comes in for Gia for the Chargers. Rumbaugh will have a seat, and Provence comes in, and timeout for Mount Pleasant.
Now, if I'm Coach Dawn, I'm going to tell my guards here that if they're not guarding you, just pull the ball out, hold it. No need to rush in. We're up 12, 5 minutes left. You know, I mean, Kylie went down on that drive there, which I know she's very good at. Again, though, can we pull it out? Can we just burn some time? Maybe in this situation, it's more appropriate.
Will the scorekeepers from Keystone Oaks and South Park please make your way to the scorer's table?
So they're getting ready for it. I didn't know there was another game here today, but Keystone Oaks and South Park are playing.
The girls?
I think the girls.
Oh, yeah. 7-10 matchup on the other side of the bracket. Boys
Hey.
play Monday, Al?
Monday night, we'll be out at Fox Chapel playing Beaver Falls. Hey, we want to let you know that you can support OLSH while shopping on Amazon throughout the year. Go to smile.amazon.com or find Amazon Smile in your Amazon app and select Our Lady of the Sacred Heart High School as your preferred charity. A portion of the sale from each of your purchases will be donated to OLSH at no cost to you. It's an easy way to give back. I've done it, and it's a great way to contribute to Our Lady of the Sacred Heart.
If you're not already doing it for someone else, why not do it for OLSH?
Exactly. Oh, there's ill-advised inbound pass. Gazinski launches a three, and she'll get it.
Wow.
The first three. No,
Yeah.
the second three for the Vikings.
You know, Amazon can do without the couple percent. I think they're doing all right as a business.
Under 5.5 to go, Chargers with an a 9-point lead now.
See, and they're doing more what I said here. Guards outside, just passing around. Oh, Mia's shooting.
Mia with the floater, almost like a half hook shot.
It's a tough shot to make, but if it goes in, I'm not going to complain. Zelmore's got to make something happen, like every time with the ball almost now.
Gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. She's got 22. And right now, if I'm the Chargers, I'll swap baskets with you the rest of the way.
Oh, yeah, why not?
9-point lead for the Chargers. Rasafi to Nagy.
I would not throw the ball into the corner at all right now.
No, I'd keep it up top, and
Yep.
if you get something backdoor under the bucket right now, like the Kara or Emma,
We've turned it over a little too much in the corners this game as it is. They have a little size advantage. Bad spot to be. They're going to trap you immediately.
Nagy, and there go to the corner. Claudia gets it back out. Nice.
She avoided the trap there.
Yep.
She waited a half a second longer. Should have been in trouble.
Yep, they were coming. Claudia taking time off the clock here.
This is beautiful.
Under 4 minutes to go.
And this is what you can do as a team of a lot of seniors. I
Nagy
say, as they turn
loses
over
it,
and
but
travel.
they turned it over. And
You can only get away with this as a team of seniors, though, Al. You know, underclassmen don't have the discipline for this, the patience.
right, good point.
The skill, quite frankly, usually too.
Nagy gets it into Bridge. Back out to Claudia. Claudia down the lane, the floater. No go. Who's
Nice.
that? Nagy with the rebound.
Nice
Has it
board.
ripped out of her hands, but she got fouled to get it out of her hands. Nagy going to the line.
Tipped it up to herself. It's a nice play.
Gazinski picks up her third foul. Nagy at the line in the bonus. Back to a 10-point lead. I feel more comfortable with the double-digit lead.
Me too.
There's another one.
This lineup here is what, accounting for all but I think 2 points of OLSH's points this game.
Yeah.
For it now.
Well, yeah, this lineup, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, whoa. Incidental contact there. And then a travel by Gazinski turnover.
Interesting. Yeah, it's 43 out of 45 points.
Right, yeah, this lineup, yeah. Claudia was the only other person, and she's in this lineup.
Yeah.
With 2 points, yeah.
It's a reach.
Nagy back over to Gasafi, and I would just keep it in their hands the rest of the game.
Yep, good free throw shooters.
Yep.
Handled pressure well.
Claudia. Remember, Claudia is only a sophomore.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of pressure on her shoulders next year.
Yeah. There's a good job there by Nagy. Timeout called by Coach Don.
OLSH, this is a full timeout.
What is it? Claudia, McKinley, I think, are really the 2 underclassmen that played today. Is that right? Am I missing somebody?
Claudia, Yeah. Looks like they're the only 2 underclassmen that have gotten in today.
Yeah. I mean, this whole roster though doesn't even have a lot, right? I mean, if you look.
No, they got a really good JV team though.
Oh yeah.
They're coming up. So I mean, yeah, you're going to lose a lot of seniors next year, but you got a lot of good JV players that are going to hopefully step right in and take their place. Hardly skip a beat.
No doubt. They're at practice every day. Coach is on, coaching them up, getting them ready.
And you see behind the bench here on the left, all the girls in dark jerseys behind the bench, they're all the JV players. They come to all the games. They're here.
Yeah, they had a nice season.
Yeah, they did.
JV.
Chargers get it back into Gasafi. We come down the final 3 minutes here. To Nagy, to Gasafi from the wing. Back out to Nagy, all by herself. And you can see they're sagging back for that double team there, Zach.
Yeah, that's what they want. They don't want to. They got to pressure the ball though too. You know, you can't give Nagy 10 seconds alone out there.
They get it into Bridge, kick it back out to Friccarilli. Nagy gets it back in her hands.
Exactly what you want to do.
Well, almost taken away, and it was momentarily, but Nagy will track it down in the backcourt. Under 2.5 to go. Friccarilli, 3, no good. Tracked down by Claudia. They're saying off of Claudia, out of bounds. Viking ball with 2:22 left. And Coach Eckerly was like, no, when that 3 ball, he just didn't want that shot going up.
Yeah, she's had a great game. That's
That's
a bad decision.
Yeah. That was one of those ones, if it goes in, you're going like, when she's taking a shot, you're saying, no, 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 and it goes in, you go, okay. Oh, long 3 from Zelmore.
Yeah, down to 8.
Mia gets it across the timeline. Claudia inside. Bridge all alone with the bucket. Back to 10-point lead. Under 2 minutes to go.
It's a nice bucket with the offhand there.
Zelmore. Tiffany with the dribble. Puts it up, no good. Rebound brought down by the Vikings, though. 2 on the way. Zelmore with the rebound. She gets it rejected. Here comes Kara Bridge. 1.5 to go.
There she is.
Yeah. Tiffany's not like seeing number 3 in white out there.
No, Zelmore had a much better time when Kara was in foul trouble.
That ball's knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Chargers.
1:11 left.
Grisafi.
Mount Pleasant's really good. Yeah.
There's a foul on Kaczynski. That'll be number 4 on Riley.
I mean, in a situation you're saying don't foul, but you got to make something happen, right? You got to go for every steal.
Right, and if you happen to foul at this point, I mean,
you got to do something, right? You can't just let them dribble the ball out.
Yeah, you're down 10 points with a minute to go, 1:05 to be exact, and I think we're getting a timeout by Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, and your season on the line. You know, regular season, maybe this is a game where you go, they're up by 10 points and a minute left, and maybe we don't contest it too, or maybe we don't start fouling. But in this case, it's, you know, you got to pull all the stops out, Al. It's the end of the line.
Well, that leaves Mount Pleasant with 1 more timeout left with 1:05. Chargers have 2 timeouts left. They have 5 fouls, Chargers do. Mount Pleasant has 9, so the next foul by Mount Pleasant, the Chargers are in the double bonus. Essentially, they're in the double bonus now.
Right.
So.
Well, what, Kylie's on the line in the single bonus still.
Right.
Yeah.
So, the arrow is pointing in favor of Mount Pleasant. And I just wanted to point out that you can show your Charger pride and help us continue to provide athletic broadcasts with business and individual sponsorships on our OLSH Sports Broadcast Network. Be our game or halftime sponsor and support the Chargers. Visit olshathletics.org for more information. Could use your help through the playoffs, and if you want to volunteer and become a camera person, that's fine too. We could always use camera people. You can volunteer and help in lots of ways other than just donating money. Nagy. She is 7 for 7 in the second half.
17 points. Make it 18.
Make it 8 for 8 from the charity stripe. And it's a 12-point lead for the Chargers. Almost taken away by Kylie. Grisafi picks up the cause. Inside. Rebound by Zelmore. Wow, how many times is she going to jump? But her nemesis, number 3, Kara Bridge, comes away with the ball.
Kara's tough, man.
Grisafi now, under 40 to go. Chargers going to come away with a victory and go on to the next level here in the WPIAL championship playoffs. Nagy, she gets fouled and she'll be shooting twice. And if this is on Gazinski, she's got 5. It is. Riley Gazinski picks up her 5th and fouls out with 29 seconds left. And we get some substitutes in. Victoria Smiegel's getting ready to come in. Walsh for the Chargers is getting ready to come in. Bridge and Ficcarelli will have a seat. Looks like Caitlin Eiler getting ready to check in, but I think she's coming in for Kylie Nagy because McCullough comes in for Grisafi. Nagy gives the Chargers up over the 50 mark. And she goes 9 for 9 in the second half. Excuse me, 10 for 10 in the second half. Nagy has a seat. Caitlin Eiler comes in for the final 27 seconds. Net ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Kayla Rumbaugh. Charger ball with 23 seconds left.
Trying to find the score of this Avonworth game, Al. See if we knew who we were going to play. It's Avonworth versus McGuffey. That's who we play in the next round. Seeing if I could get a score real quick.
Well, if it's Avonworth, it'll be third time. Hopefully, the third time's a charm for the Chargers. Chargers throw it away. 11 seconds left.
Yeah, I think we have probably some pretty good defensive strategy against them at this point.
We've seen them twice.
Seen them twice. Last time I played them, I think they only had 3 girls score.
Zelmore goes in, draws the foul. She'll be at the line again. Eiler picks up the foul for the Chargers. My goodness, that's only her 3rd miss from the charity stripe.
I think she's pretty comfortable there.
Yeah, she gets there a lot, a ton.
Spends a lot of time there.
Goes 1 for 2 this trip. And that's the buzzer. Chargers, 51-38. Victors over the Vikings of Mount Pleasant. And they will be moving on as Zach was trying to find out what the score was from that game.
I'd be shocked if Avonworth lost.
Yeah, I would too, but you never know. That's why we play the games, guys. So we have a final here. We'll step aside, get our thoughts, and we'll wrap this one up. But the Chargers win 51-38 over the Mount Pleasant Vikings. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Peters Township. Chargers moving on in the tournament. They'll either be playing Avonworth or McGuffey. Chargers win today 51-38 over the Vikings of Mount Pleasant. And your overall thoughts, Zach, on how the Chargers did and what they might need to do if it's Avonworth again?
Well, I thought that it was a little unfortunate. Kara got in foul trouble early, but I thought Emma did a really nice job coming in and filling in, especially hitting, what, you have 3 threes? That was really nice from her. Four threes. Kylie did a nice job as usual. She got to the line a lot, hit all her free throws. You know, we weren't challenged by their guards very much, which if we play Avonworth again, they are a little guard heavy, right? They do a lot of slashing, a lot of mid-range pull-ups, was what we saw back at the AAC the last time we played them. So it'll be a certainly way different defensive matchup for our Chargers. But, you know, when you see a team a couple times, you get comfortable, you know their moves, you know their offense, you know what they're bringing. So I think, you know, even if I'm OLSH and playing Avonworth, even though you had those losses, I still feel all right about it.
Right, and it's going to be at a neutral court, so that's another issue too. They will play whoever the Chargers are playing. They were playing them on Wednesday, the 22nd. Time and location to be determined, so stay tuned for that. Again, the boys will be playing again on Monday. They'll be playing Beaver Falls. Their home game, it's a home game at Fox Chapel against Beaver Falls. But to wrap this one up, first for Mount Pleasant. Come up on the short end, their first time in the playoffs here in quite a few years. So they got to be happy about getting here, not too happy about the results. Pretty much what we expected scoring-wise for Mount Pleasant. Leading all scorers was Tiffany Zelmore with 26 points. And Zach, only 5, 7, 9, only 12 points of those 26 were from the field, and she got most of those in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But then you had Morgan Gazinski with 7 points, 3 points for Grace Arrigo, and then 2 points for Riley Gazinski for their 38 points. For the Chargers, leading the Chargers in scoring was Kylie Nagy with 20 points. Emma Ficcarelli coming off the bench has 14. 7 points for Mia Grasafi, 6 points for Kara Bridge, and again, she didn't play probably half the game because of foul trouble. 2 points each for Gia Irillo and Claudia Irillo. The sisters get a total of 4 points.
I mean, they do so much on the defensive end.
Right.
And they had a really nice game still.
Oh, yeah, they did. So that's the Chargers' 51 points. Again, Don Eckerly taking his team to the second round. And don't forget that this next round that they'll be in against Avonworth, 7 of the 8 that will be in that round will qualify for the state tournament. So this is all important game, this next game. So they need to do well against whoever they're playing if they want to continue on in the state, even if they don't get all the way to the Peterson Event Center.
Yeah, like I said, though, I really like their chances. It's a 4-5 game. You've seen the team twice. You got a senior heavy team, shows up in the playoffs, you know? I mean, now, McGuffey could win, and we could be talking about this like Avonworth's going to win and be wrong, but like I said, I'd be really surprised.
Right, Avonworth's got a really good team, and I have, to be honest with you, have not seen McGuffey. I don't know what they've got, but knowing what we know of Avonworth, I gotta put my money on the Lopes on that game. But that being said, we're going to wrap things up here. I want to thank everybody involved. I want to thank Matt Stanziola working the camera again tonight, jumping in for us. Sorry about the difficulties we had in the beginning of the game, but got those straightened out, and the second half went smooth, I hope. Zach Corsi, thanks for jumping in short notice, and man in a mic.
Oh, thanks for having me out.
You did great. I'm OLSH saying thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Monday as the boys take the court against the Beaver Falls Tigers in playoff action. But on behalf of everybody here at OLSH Sports Network, I want to thank everybody and say we'll see you next time. Chargers win 51-38 over the Mount Pleasant Vikings. Good night, everybody.